Hello and welcome. My name is Mimi and I have the honor today to run you through a Pilates session. Our focus today will be core and glute activation, and all you need for this is your beautiful self and a yoga mat. So when you're ready, grab your yoga mat and then let's meet there lying on our back. Excited! On your yoga mat, stretch your legs out long. Place your hands by your hips. Relax your body into the yoga mat first, maybe even closing down your eyes. And then take a deep breath into your stomach, up into your chest. And with an exhale out, feel how your whole body drops even deeper into the yoga mat and how you start to activate all those muscles around your belly button. Then release those muscles again, taking a deep breath into the stomach, up into your chest. And then with an exhale out, begin to activate around your belly button. Feel how you lift your pelvic floor up, how you cinch around your waistline, and how you come into an imprint position through your lower back. Then try to hold that activation around your core and take a breath into your chest. And then exhale out, using this as a reminder to tighten around the core, the so-called powerhouse, even a little more. So keep that tight now. Swipe your arms overhead, inhale. Bring your chin towards your chest, your hands above your hips, and then begin to peel your spine off the yoga mat. Don't worry, the first one is the toughest. It gets easier the more we move through it. Reach for your toes. Keep on pulling the back ribs away from you. Come back up nice and tall. Inhale. Then with an exhale, start to roll back down again, vertebrae at a time. Swipe your arms over your head. Inhale. Exhale, hands on top of your hips, chin to chest, and then start to peel yourself away from the floor. Reach for your toes, find your C-curve stretch. So it's not so much a forward fold. We really try to actively curve. Bring your hands back up nice and tall. Inhale, and then start to round your way back down. You're looking good. Let's do that 2 more times. Bring your arms over your head. In, chin to chest to roll back up. Exhale out. Find your C-curve stretch over your toes. Lift back up nice and tall. Inhale. Activate. Pull your front body into your back body as you round your way back down. Last one here. Last one is only a half one. So maybe this is your motivation to give it all. Chin to chest, hands above your hips, and then start to pick your spine off the floor, vertebra at a time. Find your C-curve once more, and then come up, sitting nice and tall. Bring your feet a little wider than the hips. If this is really challenging for your hamstrings, feel free to have a slight bend in your knees. That's totally fine. From here, open your arms to the side. Try to stay long and upright through your spine. Open your chest over to the right side and bring your left hand on top of your left foot. So we're not crossing over, we stay on top of that left foot. Squeeze into your core and then activate your left oblique. Bring your left hand towards your left toes. Come back up. Back to center and then switch over to the other side. Right hand on top of your right foot and then squeeze into it. Coming back again through center. In. Open the chest to the right side. Left hand on top of your left toes. Squeeze. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. So we're still starting very gentle here to warm the body up and to get a feeling for that core activation. We talk a lot in Pilates. Let's do one more. Turn your chest to the left. Right hand over your right toes. Breathe. Stretch. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Bring your hands over your head. Still maintaining that upright position through your spine. If you struggle and you sit somewhere here, just bend your knees and make it a little easier for you. Bend now your elbows to the left and right outside until your shoulders are somewhere at shoulder height. Bring then your elbows, your forearms, and your hands together in front of your chest. Open back up again. Inhale. Close arms together in front of your chest. Inhale to open up. See if you can close your elbows before you actually close your forearms and then your hands. Feeling a nice stretch here along the back and then also along the chest when you reopen your arms. Let's go for one more. And then open your arms. Beautiful. From here, place now your hands behind your head. Try to keep your elbows nice and wide and your spine nice and upright. Exhale out. See if you can tip your chest down towards the floor without rounding. Coming back up. Inhale. Elbows are pressing back as your heart starts to drop down. Oof. There is a lot in it. It doesn't look like a lot, but if you feel a lot, know that you're doing it right, because it is a lot. Tip your chest forward. Try to stay nice and upright through your spine. Let's do one more. Try to keep those knees and those toes facing up the way. And then reset and come back to your center. Well done. Bring your hands back down and your legs a little closer together. Swipe your arms back over your head. Inhale. Let's finish that roll up now by rolling back down, vertebra at the time. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. Then from here, float your legs up into a tabletop position. Squeeze your knees and your ankle into each other. Find that imprint position here. Lift your hands to the outer knees. Inhale to prepare with an exhale. Crunch up and come back down. Our legs don't move in space. It's only the upper body that lifts up and then come back down. Wonderful. Lift up and back down. Reach all the way up. Reminder to keep your feet as low as you need. Don't kick them up towards the ceiling. Stay in a 90-degree bend. Let's go for another 5, 4, good job, 3, 2, last one, crunch up, stay here. If you need support for your head, place one hand behind your head. If you're fine here, keep your hands beside your knees. Right leg, go straight out to the center of the room. Come back into your tabletop position, swap left leg out and in. Right leg out, pull it back in. Beautiful. Really curving from both ends, so keep your chin tucked and draw your navel towards your spine. Whenever you pull your knees in, watch the position of the knees. Try not to come anywhere closer than your hips. Stay above your hips. This will make it harder. Even though it's less movement, it makes it harder. Yeah, we find that in Pilates a lot. Let's go last 3, 2, looking sharp there. One more. Good job. Come back down. Bring your hands over your head. Kick those legs up towards the sky. Stretch it out just for a second. And then reset back into tabletop position. Bring both of your hands from overhead to the outer knees. Exhale out. Come back down and swipe your arms back over your head. Inhale. Exhale, crunch up. Swipe your hands to the outer knees and come back down. You can stay with this variation, or if you want to add a little extra spice, and I know many of you want to, move with me then. Start to straighten both of your legs to the center of the room. When you bring your hands to the outer knees. So let's go. Hands to the outer knees, legs go straight, bend your knees, swipe arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, legs and arms up, coming back down. Can you give me another 3 of those? I believe you can. Beautiful. Let's go for another 2. Up and down, looking good. Last one, make it the best one. Come up and back down. Hands back down to the outer hips. Now, turn your toes out. Keep your heels connected. Turn your knees out so you're like in that frog shape. From here, press your legs out. Curl your knees towards your shoulders and curl the the pelvis bone off the floor, the tailbone off the floor. Oof, all those bones. In the end, it's your pelvis, right? You know what I mean. So bring your knees towards your shoulder and then scoop your pelvis off the floor. Straighten your legs. Let's go again. Woo, up and down. So imprint is still our queen. We want to maintain that lower back being squeezed down into the floor when we straighten our legs. Once that is a given fact, then challenge yourself and see if you can maybe have your feet lower to the ground. Ooh, nice one. Let's go. Straighten, pull it in, reverse curl. Let's go for another 5. Focus on that curl as well. Try to hover up in the air a little longer than you want to. Woo. And by now you should feel how your core definitely is working. Your last one, curl it in once more and then straighten your legs out, but find a position that works for you and you can sustain. We're still in our Pilates stance, Charlie Steplin stance, right heel down to the floor, tap, bring it back in, clap, left heel down, tap, and back in, tap. Very nice. Imprint position, here's your reminder. If you started to arch your lower back away from the floor, press it back down. We really need that. Let's go. Fantastic. Another 5. Oh, yes. And 4. Nice one. 3, 2, and 1 more here. Beautiful. Bring both of your legs back up, legs back into neutral position. Hands by your hips. As a modification, you can pop your hands underneath your hips. Let your right leg come down to the floor. Tap and close. Left leg down to the floor. Tap and close. Can you feel the stretchy element within the exercise? So obviously we still work our core, we still work our hip flexors. Can you feel a stretch as well by pulling the opposite leg a little closer towards your face when you drop the other foot down towards the floor? I heard a loud yes, so let's do it. Drop and close. Let's go for another 3. Drop and close. 2. And 1 more. Stay here with your left leg on the floor, right leg still up. Place your left hand on your hip. Your right arm reaches over to the right side. Leg circles, single-legged. Right leg goes over to the side. Down to your left foot. Through your center, zip that leg back up high. Open it to the side, down to center, and back up. So listen, now try to keep your hips flat down on the floor as good as you can. So you're not tipping your whole body over. The leg circle comes from your right hip joint. Let's do 1 more here. Beautiful. Bring that right leg up towards your face once more, and then swap leg. Right leg comes down, left leg goes up, left arm to the side, right hand on your hip. Open your left leg to the side. Circle, and close it back up. Circle it to the side with strength. Bring it all the way back up. Nice. We need 3 more here. And up. Good. 2 more. And up. Your last one, looking strong. Sit that left leg back up high. Keep your left leg where it is. Bring your right leg right beside it. Bring your arms up. Hands on top of your shoulders. Find your imprint position. It's your right arm and your left leg that moves towards the floor. Everything else stands still. Bring your legs and your hands back together and then swap sides. So it's your right leg and your left arm this time. So this exercise in itself might be very easy. However, when you really go into the nitty-gritty, it actually gets challenging. So here's your reminder. Working on that imprint. Pressing the lower back down to the floor. Try to reach long through arm and leg. However, we're going to keep our ribs and our hips connected. And then the last thing is watching the head position. When your arm and your leg drop, keep your chin tucked down towards your chest and don't open through the front of your throat. All those things, all those boxes ticked. Let's go through another 3 rounds. Beautiful. Feel how that little fire starts to get hotter and hotter. That little fire down there in your stomach. Last one. Yes. Wonderful. Keep your legs where they are. Open your arms again to the left, right, outside. We're going to do double leg circles. Starting over to the right. Let them drop down. Circle them down to the center of the room. Through the center. Zip them back up high. Go over to the left side. Ooh, beautiful. Come back through your center. Inhale. Over to the right. Exhale out. Through your center up. To the left. Exhale. Through your center up. Over to the right. Exhale. Beautiful. Maybe being a little braver here for our last 3 rounds. Reaching a little further with those legs. 2 more. You have that in you. I know it. Your last one. Over to the left side. And then come back up. Yes. Hands down to your hips. Maybe underneath your hips for modification. We're going to work with double legs. Come down. And up. So if this is a little bit too much and you feel like no, imprint position is just not even possible anymore, then bend your knees and work with bent knees and you still get a great core workout out of it. If you're happy to do straight legs, then push with straight legs through another 6 reps. You can do it. Nice. Another 5. Beautiful. 4. Exhale out on the way down. 3. Stay focused. 2. Last one, stay focused. Drop it down. Come back up. Oof. And then have a breather, have a rest. Maybe windshield wipe your legs from side to side. We're going to give our core a tiny break and we're going to focus on our glute activation. Have your feet underneath your knees. We work from our imprint, as always, from a strong core. And then from here, scoop your pelvis under and lift those hips up towards the sky, shoulder bridge. Coming back down, tap, and lift those hips back up. High, nice. Down, tap, come all the way up. Beautiful. And now I just would, and now I'm just wishing here that I turned on the aircon, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have a good sweat with you guys. I hope you heating up too. Let's go for another 4. Push into the ground through all 4 corners of your feet. Keeping those knees only as wide as your hips, so don't let them flare, don't let them collapse. Let's go. Another 3. Up and down, up and down. Your last one, come all the way up and then stay here, freeze here. Walk your right knee into your chest, step right foot back down. Left knee into your chest, keep those hips lifted and back down. I want you to focus on keeping the hips on the same height, even then when you free one foot off the floor. Also, I want you to focus to keep that foot in alignment with the sit bone on each side. So don't step it too centered. To really work effectively into that one glute, into that isolated glute activation. Beautiful. Let's go for another 4 here. 3. Wonderful. 2 more. Woof. And your last one. Good job. Lower your hips back down to the floor and then walk your feet towards another. Ankles are closed, but also our knees are closed, which is a little easier when our hips are down, but you're going to lift those hips now up. At the very top, make sure that your knees are still pressing into each other. Then reverse the movement and come back down. So at the top, we also want to have our adductors, the inner thighs, working like hell into that movement. So really feel how you squeeze at the very top, not just the back side, but also the inner thighs, pressing those knees into each other. Looking good here. Give me another 6. Woo. 5. Nice. All the way up. 4. Remember those knees. Imagine you're holding on to something between your knees. That is super, super precious, and you really don't want it to drop. Give me 2 more. Up and down. Last one, all the way up, and then stay here. Now place your right foot on the inside of your left knee. So we're still squeezing. Now it's foot and knee into each other. Drop your bum down. Lift back up high. Single glute activation. You got this. Come up high. And back down. Beautiful. Up high. 3. Up to 10. Count with me. 4. Count with me. Come on. Up. 5. That's it. You got it. 6. 7. 8, almost there. We have one more set after that, and then now you have it. Last one, come up, stay here. Open your right knee now to the side. Keep your hips leveled and close. 10. Woo. 9. Oh yes. 8. 7. 6. Let's do it. 5. 4. 3. Almost there. 2. And 1. Perfect. Short breather, hips down. Focus again on closing knees into each other. Come all the way up into your shoulder bridge, but this time lift your heels off the floor as well. So ankles are together, knees are together, but heels are up. Let's go. Bum down to the floor. Tap and up. Down and up. Good work. And up. Still holding on to that thing you have squeezed between your knees and you don't want to let go of because it would break your little heart. Let's go. We don't want that. We want to have happy, bursting hearts. Another 5. Woo. 4. Nice. 3. 2. Last one, come all the way up and then hold it here. Heels back down to the floor. Now it's your left foot that goes against the inside of your right knee. Single leg glute bridges. Down and up, down and up. And by now we wish we could go back to core work. Isn't it like this, right? Ooh, core is recovered, bum is burning. But don't worry, we will be back to core in a second. Give me another 3 reps here. Whew. 2 more, all the way up, down. Last one, and then stay here. We have one more set. Let's do it. Open to the side and close. 10. Don't even think about bailing on me. Stay with me. I'm watching you. Come on. Let's go for another 4. Sorry. Another 6. Oopsie. Another 5. Now there's the 4. Woof. 3. 2. And your last one. Whew. Well done. Good job. Straighten your legs again into the corners of the yoga mat. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale, one roll up to sit up, chin to chest. Come all the way up. C-curve stretch, but this time stay here for an extra breath. Bring in length back to the glutes. And then come back sitting with me here on the sit bones with your knees being bent and your heels sticking into the ground. Lift up your arms over your head and with that straighten your spine. Inhale. With an exhale, draw your navel towards your spine. Hands down to your knees and then roll all the way down on your tailbone or if you can even on your sacrum, but keep the lower back away from the floor. Pull yourself back up again. Inhale. Exhale to round back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale to round down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back down. Good. Can you give me another 4 here? Yes, that was allowed. Yes, I can. I love that. Let's go. Back up high. 3 to go. Round down. Come back up high. 2 more. And up. Last one, surprise. We're going to stay here. So find a shape that works for you and you can hold. Don't move at all through your shoulders. Freeze them in space. Right knee up into your chest and down. Left knee in and down. So it is the knee that moves towards the chest, not so much chest moving to the knee. So really work on that. Yes. The more you curve, so the curve starts from the top, goes all the way through to the bottom. So even our tailbone curls in a little bit. Woo, good. Let's do another 4 here. You can do it. 3, 2, last one. We have some extra surprise just for you. Both legs at the same time. Let's go. Up and down. Just 8. I know you got this in you. If it's too much with both legs, don't worry. Don't stress. Just keep on doing single one and you will be fine. Come on. Woo, I think this is 4 more. Nice. And 3, 2, and your last one. Up, up, up. Oh, well done. Whew. Good job. Turn around. And from here, come onto your left forearm and onto your right hand. My right hand is in alignment with my left elbow. From here, extend then that right leg out behind you. Tap the floor with that right foot. Lift it back up. Bend your right knee and bring it all the way around to your right tricep. Kick that leg back out. Tap right foot down. Lift up high. Rotate it around. Tap. Beautiful. In. Down. X. Up. In. Around. X. In. Down. And you might feel it, maybe not. But here we have a beautiful combo. So it's core and glutes at the same time. Our core helps us to stabilize the body in space. Our glutes are moving that leg in space. Give me another one. Coming up. Rotate that right knee around to your tricep. Then hold it and squeeze here. If you can, even with the knee really touching the tricep. Keep your knee where it is. Straighten right leg out and bend. Out and bend. We need 10 here. This is number 3 already, so we're kind of almost there. Nice. Halfway. Let's go for another 5. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Circle that leg back and around and place the right leg beside your left leg. Holy moly, well done. Come back on both of your hands and walk your hands to the front of the yoga mat. So you can step your feet out to come into a plank position. For your plank position, have your shoulders really in alignment with your wrists and then connect hips with ribs. Coming back to that shape every single time in between down dog. Lift your hips up to the sky. Come back into plank. Stretching it out. So yeah, it is really just that, an active recovery. Still having things switched on, obviously, when you go into a plank, but also stretching out. Enjoy one more of that. And then come back into your plank position this time to freeze here. Bring your right knee into your chest. And then lower your right knee, shin bone and foot simultaneously down to the floor. Tap, hug it back up, step right foot back. Left knee in, shin down. Up and out. Give me another 6. The right knee in. Shin down. Up and out. 5 to go. In. Down. Up and out. Another 4. In. down, up, out. Almost there. Come on. Finish strong. 3. Woo. 2 more. Yes. That's it. And your last one. Out, down, and chill. Perfect. Well done. We're going to switch sides. I'm just going to turn around so you can see my side. You can stay facing the same way. We're going to drop down on our right forearm, left hand in alignment with our right elbow. It's the left leg this time that goes back. From here, tap your left toes down, lift it back up, rotate left knee around, touch your left tricep. Inhale, extend, come back down, up and around, in and down. Good. Just a few more here. When you bring that knee around to your left tricep, try to keep that left foot lifted as well. Got you there, didn't I? Yes. Up and around, squeeze. Good. Inhale, down, up and around. Let's go for our last one. Inhale, lengthen, tap back down, lift up high, find your left tricep and hold it here. Skin on skin, left leg straight and bend. 8. Sorry, that's 8. Good. Give me those last reps. 7, 6, 5, good work. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Well done. Bring both of your knees together. Whew. Good job. Come with me onto a forearm plank. Both hands down, both forearms down, and both elbows down. And they stay grounded all the way through. Then step your feet out and come into plank position. Shoulders on top of your elbows. From your pivot on your toes, bring your right hip up to the ceiling, left hip down to the floor. Tap, lift, and then twist the other way. Tap, lift, twist the other way. Reminder, elbows stay down, even then when you open your hips to one side. So it's that deep core engagement again. Now for our transverses, abdominals, and for our obliques. Let's go for our last 60. I know you got this. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Almost there. Last one. Back to center. Drop down onto your knees. Well done. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Hands by your heels. Whew. Letting all the tension drop off your arms, your shoulders, your core. Softening it. Then bring your hands back out in front of you, and from here come onto your stomach. Nice. Now place your forehead against the back of the hands. Have your elbows to the left and to the right side. And then press your forehead down into the ground. Beautiful. So we keep on pressing down through our head and through our arms. And then from here begin to lift that right leg up high to the sky. Coming back down. So notice if your head wants to lift when you lift one leg, which would be super normal. But we try to avoid it. So there comes maybe the press down through the head first, and then the leg lifts. And with that we isolate once again our glute muscle to do the work. Give me another 4 here. Lift and back down. Lift and back down. Good job. Now last 2. 1 more. Still pushing down through the head and the arms, both legs at the same time. Float and relax. Float and relax. Good job. Let's go. Lift and down. All the way up. This is number 5, guys, and you know what that means. Halfway. Good. Let's go for another 4. Float. Focus on lengthening your legs at the same time as you float them up. So there's still the extension, the lengthening element of Pilates in it. Let's go for another 2. Last one. There's your surprise. I know you love surprises. Lift up high. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Push your forehead into your hands. Push your arms into the ground. Squeeze your booty even a little more. The last 2. And 1. Oof. And that's that done. Perfect. Press back again into your child's pose. To stretch it out. To bring length back to your lower back. Oh my God, beautiful. And then from here, bring your hands a little closer to your knees, lift yourself up so you can tuck your toes under. And then sit back and come into like a baby squat here, walking your feet a little wider if you have to get those heels down. Floss into those hips, open them up. Nice. And then come into a forward fold, let everything hang. Feel how tension literally melts off your spine, drops along the back of your skull into the floor. And then round your way up and come all the way into a stand. Shake it out, dance it out, whoo, shake it loose. Well done. Thank you so much for joining and for sweating with me. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you really feel your deep core connection now. And you can feel your own little cute peach too. See you soon again. Bye-bye.